Hello, and welcome to another Minecraft video
Anyways,
on our
that's the
world
end
of
of this
Goldfield.
video. I
And
really
today there
appreciate
are
you
a few
watching,
things
and if
that
you
I
have any
would like to do,
questions or
both
suggestions,
short-term and
please let me know
long-term.
in the comments.
Short-term,
In the
I'm
meantime,
gonna
have yourself a
harvest
great
the sugar
day.
cane. With that done, I would next like to look towards actually starting to collect wool, which means that we will need to make some shears, and eventually I would like to, once we have more wheat, start to actually get more sheep. I've also gathered some of the materials to make a villager breeder. Now, I do need a few more materials, mainly some wood and trapdoors, and I am just going to finish up getting materials now. I have now gathered all the materials we need, which are right here, and I have a few extra pieces of wood to finish up a little bit, making it look nicer. What I'm going to do now is actually tear down this old iron farm.
Now, one of the more important pieces in getting the villagers where you need them to go is a dispenser, and I don't have any redstone surprisingly, so I do have to head down to the mines to go grab some.
And there we go. This should be at least the basis of the villager breeder completed. So I am going to get rid of this sort of scaffolding and then clean it up just a bit more. And there we go. This is the farm complete as far as functionality. Now it doesn't look the greatest, but I think once I start to understand how the farm works better and just learn the mechanics more, I will make it look a little better once we have more materials to build with. And I think I would like to wrap this in quartz and make it some sort of tower with some glass on it, and I think it would look pretty cool. Now I do want to go harvest our wheat so that we can make some bread, and because both we need food and we need to get the actual villagers, which apparently you only have to give them 6 pieces of bread. And there we go, that is the harvesting complete, and we have resupplied our stock of bread. Now I would like to go ahead and try right now to see if we could get another villager just before— oh no, they're asleep, never mind. Alright, well this fella has found a way to get out, so I am going to try to get him back in, and I am going to break that block. Alright, we'll probably have to wait for them to go to bed before we can actually get him back in that area. But we do still have other things we can do in the meantime. And once again, our sugarcane is grown, so let's harvest it now. Now I think the first few villagers I am going to get, I do think I am going to stick with trading villagers. I know I need a couple of villagers for an iron farm, but I think we will be able to hold off on that for a little bit. Because my favorite villager to get is usually Mending and Fortune. Because Fortune allows you to get a lot more materials. And I'm not even just talking about diamonds, I'm also talking about nether quartz, which will be helpful for building everything around here. It is getting close to night, so I am going to wait for them to sleep, and then we can start getting more villagers. Now it is taking a while for it to become night, but I did also realize we have a ton of seeds, which could be used to turn into bone meal, which would be only slightly more useful than it is as what it is now, but figured, why not? And here we go, they have both spawned in the same area, and we have our bread. So if we give them our bread and walk away, we should have a baby villager very soon. For whatever reason, it seems like the bread kind of just fell through, so I am just gonna put it here. And there we go. Now I'm gonna continue building our track so that we can get villagers where we need them. Now we didn't get a baby villager, so I am going to try again, but this time I am going to give a little bit more bread. Now we've gotten our baby villager, but it seems like they've not fallen through the fence, which I'm not sure why, because I'm pretty sure they're supposed to. So I'm going to look into that a little more, and we can go from there. Alright, I have figured out the problem, and I thought this would be the issue. Villagers got changed as far as the size of their hitboxes, and their heads are humongous. So we do have to change a fence post to a different system. Now, I do believe I need a bookshelf and just one extra trapdoor, so it shouldn't be a huge hassle. And this should solve the problem. Now, hopefully, just some time will show, and when they all wake up, the baby villager should drop down, and we should be able to let him do his thing. And there we go, we have seemingly solved our problem. I did realize I put the button in the wrong spot, so I am just going to move it. And here we go, we now have a villager in the correct spot. Then once he grows up, we'll be able to get enchantments that we want. And while we wait for these fellows to grow up, we can chuck the villagers up here some more bread, and make more villagers that will be useful for iron farms and trading. And while we wait on more villagers, I think we can start clearing out the site for the iron farm. This is the area I'm going to be choosing for the iron farm, so I'm just going to get to work now. With this area cleared out, we should have to do very little for expansion if we need to continue expanding anyways. So I am just going to start building the actual iron farm, and eventually we can look towards getting the villagers here later. Now, the last part of this iron farm that we need is a zombie, which honestly shouldn't be too difficult now that it's nighttime. So I am just going to kind of get rid of the other mobs in the area, and then a zombie should spawn. We'll put them in a boat and get them lined up. Now my fences are burning when I placed them there to stop the water from flowing completely, so I'm going to have to head to the nether and get some warped wood or whatever kind of nether wood so it does not burn. I'm not too sure how this happened, but somehow all of the villagers died. This one got zombified. I genuinely don't understand how. I mean, it said to put it in a boat there, but I guess we'll have to fix it. But I don't think this is a today problem. What we will do, though, is get probably just another villager. But we'll actually get them here next time.
Anyways, that's the end of this video. I really appreciate you watching, and if you have any questions or suggestions, please let me know in the comments. In the meantime, have yourself a great day.